Hi guys, welcome to a quick little DIY video. In this video I'm making the wand for Prospero for my co-op play. Here we're starting out with some concept art. For the base, I'm using half of a curtain rod, which I'm taking apart and showing you here. So I spray painted the rod silver and then splattered like gold paint on top of it, and here I'm using tinfoil to shape the vines that I will wrap around the rod. Now the tinfoil hurt my hands because it is metal and I was trying to like squish it down, so I used a piece of fabric so it wouldn't hurt my hands. And here I'm screwing on the gem bauble thing or whatever on the end so I can start to fit the vines around. I did end up moving this down though, which does look really nice in the finished product. I chose to use tinfoil to make these vines because when like squished, tinfoil has like an almost bark texture to it, and I was kind of going for woodier vines, not really green vines, so it definitely worked out for that. Here I seem to be thinking about something, I just don't remember what. I then removed the vines I had shaped and took them outside and spray painted them gold, which you can see here. Here I am painting them brown. I had to mix this brown paint myself because I didn't know where our acrylic brown paint was, so it's not the most beautiful, luscious, beautiful, I already said that, brown color, but I made do with what I had. Also, you'll notice that the tinfoil vines aren't completely sprayed gold. That actually turns out just fine. It gives it a nice silvery gold undertone underneath the wood and all the little crevices, which is really cool looking. And later on, you'll see me brushing on some gold paint on top that also lightened up the wood color and made it look nice, so yeah. I'm a very messy artist. Look at all that paint on my hands. So here, after the vines had dried and I'd brushed them up with some gold paint, I started to shape them around the main part of the staff and get them situated before I glued them down. So here I go, using the super glue. So naive. This was not like the super glue I had used before, and let's just say the vine slid around on the metal pipe and I ended up with super glue on my fingers. Thank goodness they didn't get stuck together. Don't be me. Be careful with super glue. I did end up touching up the glue later on to make sure everything was nice and firm and secure. In all honesty, I hope this glue holds. I mean, it is super glue, so it better, but hopefully people treat my props nicely. And here's the almost finished product. I did add more vines to the top, and they are a bit more gold than the bottom ones because I ran out of brown paint, and I touched them up with a lot more gold paint, because that's what I had. I did end up adding greenery, as you can see here, because that splash of green just helps bring it all together. I just added some little leaves and some little roses that I had, and it looks really, really nice. I love how this thing turned out. I mean, the top's a little wonky, but that's fine. It's supposed to look all natural. Yeah. And speaking of all natural, here's it against a tree. Yeah.